Chino
with them air it out girls. Hey, listen up, listen up, listen up. Welcome to the Air It Out show. Pink Panther, cotton candy taking over your radio, bringing on the ground to the front. Listen up, entertaining your ears. Air it out, girls, we here.
You are now tuned into the Air It Out show. From R&B to movies, yeah, we got all the info.
Yes, it's Miss Cherry telling you the word. Air it out, girls, giving shout outs to those who deserve. It's the Air It Out show. Welcome to the Air It Out show. Pink Panther, cotton candy taking over your radio, bringing on the crowd to the front. Listen up, entertaining your ears. It's the Air It Out show.
And welcome to the Air It Out show. We done Air It Out girls. Happy Saturday, Bill Fish. Happy Saturday.
Sábado is here. Another Saturday edition of the Air It Out show. Oh my God, I'm your girl Cotton Candy. KK if you're nasty. And who are you?
Stacks Cadero. It's Cadero. How was your week, dear?
The week was hot like firecrackers in your drawers, okay?
Oh man, not in your drawers.
Yes, honey, in your drawers. It was stretched under your breast, sweaty balls of heat friction under your breast. Hot, okay?
What is wrong? Yo, let me tell you something. Was it last weekend? My sisters went to Texas, and I had to drag the AC. You know, we short over here. I had to drag the AC down the steps.
No.
In order to put it on, because the one that was down here was not working. And I was like ready to cry. I was literally, I think I lost maybe 7 pounds, which is nice, right? But very unexpected water weight that I was, everywhere I went, it was a puddle. I was like, this is I was raining. And then I had to go to Western Union, and the one in the supermarket closed, okay? The one in the check cashing place down yonder about a mile away closed, because I got off the Uber. Girl,
who is Western Union in? What? That is
not. Listen, when people reach a certain age, they just do what they want to do.
Okay.
She's an alpha female, okay?
All right. Western Union.
This is what I said. These are my rules. This is what I'm doing. I'm sending this bread.
Okay.
Go get this at Western Union. So I had to figure that out.
Yes.
So once I got up there, they don't upload the money to your debit card, and cash is really
they give you a little check, a piece of paper. You gotta prove it's you. You tell Auntie whoever next time, cause she's Zelle or Cash App, or look, she can even PayPal or something. Western Union. They'll be like, show me your ID. I'm gonna be like, what's the password?
They didn't even want that. But anyway, as hot as it is, we have a stage play, a cast and crew that we're interviewing today that's even hotter than the weather. I mean, damn, maybe they're competing with the weather outside. I don't know. Yes. I'm very confused about this. Yes. I'm confused about the weather. I am. Okay. You see how my scarf did me dirty. It did. It did. Listen, no, done. It's over there. I don't know what today is gonna bring, because I didn't even look at the weather for Saturday. But I mean, here we are. Yes. And we're just hopeful. You know what I'm saying? We're hopeful that it won't be as hot as it's been.
Yes, because it was too much. Listen, we like to do things during the week, talk about what's going on in the world and all that good stuff. So, this past week I had house things being done to the house. You know what I mean? And, I had the tiles changed. None of them shits matched, in the ceiling. You know what I'm telling? I tell a man, Alabaster, he come with some bright white tiles. Don't match nothing. Okay? Then I go to try to get some blinds. They don't make the blinds like before. You just slide them into the slot. No, somebody must have got choked or something, because now they don't make the same damn tiles. You can't find the ones when you slide the little pieces in and then you boom, put the damn blinds in. No, you got to get some old fat shit that you got to put all this other stuff in to hold on to the piece of the blind. Girl, I had a time this week, okay? So in order to figure out one of them blinds, I turned that motherfucker upside down so that it could fit in the slots. And I did somebody try to talk about some, can you close the blinds? No, I cannot, never ever in life close some blinds. No blinds is gonna be like that. And that's the way it is. Okay. So don't be going over there trying to bring it, because the sun is not coming over here. No, it will not be in here.
It's only starring you.
Blinds.
Hmm?
Actually, I said, where are the blinds? She gonna show me some $50 blinds, some $60 blinds. I said, listen here. I want the blinds to replace the ugly ones in the house. $20 is what I got. Why? You over here in the wood section. I told her I want alabaster, white, black. She got me all the way in the side of the rich and the famous. I said, no, that's not for me.
Why didn't you just tell her, you listen, I just want some light skin blinds. That's it. I don't want nothing else that you trying to give me. Give me some light skin blinds that needed sand and just call it a day. That's
She
it.
was not listening. She
I
was
ain't got
not
nothing else for
listening.
you. That's it.
Yeah, but yeah,
get
shout out to the makers. And if somebody was hurt, maybe a child or a pet choked or whatever, and maybe that's why they changed the blinds, like that, definitely I don't want nobody to get hurt. But these windows is high up in the tree forest of the house. So if anybody gets choked up there, they deserve it. What are you doing up there with the blind? Why? Why? I don't understand. Like this, you shouldn't be getting choked off my blind up there in the forest. Why are you up there? Why? So I'm just,
under the tree. They under the tree.
I'm coming down from that. I'm looking forward to this play.
Come down.
I know that it's full of drama and intrigue and things like that. I'm looking forward to, listening to our beautiful cast members and things like that. But I just had to get that off my chest because I could not believe that they don't make them blinds no more. With the little slide piece, you slide, you push, you slide. That's it. Turn and go. No, we got the fat piece that got to hook onto another piece and then you got to hold the top to push the bottom. What the hell?
This sounds like I mean, sis, you should really consider doing a TikTok on this. This is really funny.
I'm mad.
You mad? Was this today?
No, this was all week long. I told you, ceiling tiles, blinds.
So hold on. Your ceilings is like crisscross applesauce. They doing anything? That's what you saying?
Yes. I'm gonna need you to squint your eye when you come in that back room because it's white and cream up there. Okay.
Listen, the only person that should be looking up at the ceiling is you. That's your house.
Listen,
you do what you want in your house. I have no business looking up. What am I looking up there for? Okay,
it's fine
when you
now.
on the floor, you remember that's between you and your significant others.
It's fine for now, but when I try to sell this piece and we do the walkthrough, I'm gonna be talking. I'm gonna be looking at the rug like, and this rug is ancient from.
Child, it is what it is.
I don't want nobody looking up. Yes, so
don't worry about that because anytime you're selling something, they always gonna change it around to what they want it to be anyway.
Yeah, they probably want me to knock 50,000 off of that. But how was your week? You had a great week?
My week was good. I was happy to I was happy that the family came back from Texas. They went out there, they kicked everybody's ass like they normally do. Big shout to Something Untouchable Dance Company. I'm very proud of y'all. They still number one. Yeah, they went out there, they did their thing. Destiny, she's gonna be a senior. Yeah. So now let me tell y'all parents, now I can put you on because we have secured her housing. She has a roommate. So they rented an Airbnb from August to December, and it's cheaper than student housing.
Wow, that's smart.
Boom. Yes, it's like $1,250 a month. Student housing is like $1,450 a month. That's $200. That's groceries.
Okay.
All right. That's groceries. That's gas. That's, I don't know, phone bill.
I got you. And how far is it? Is it near the campus?
8 minutes away.
Okay, I love it. I love it already.
18 minutes away from the airport.
Oh, okay. I love it. Now, listen, you always make some right decisions about, the care of Destino, because she is the little CEO. And I know you make right decisions when involving in different projects. So now I know, you are Stax Khadisi, Miss Pink Panther over here, but I know you have some ties into this production. So, without, further ado, I want you to introduce our folks that'll be coming up. I know we might get a little music every now and then, but I definitely want you to let us know what's going on, because I'm looking forward to some grown information.
So I will tell you this before we take our little music break, because DJ Face did send me music. So I do have to play a little music. I have to do that. But what I will say is that MC Heaven, and they know her as Shariah Perry, honey. Shariah Perry, Tyler Perry's niece, Miss Shariah. She says, Stax, what do you think about joining the cast of Tales of a Grown Girl? And I was like, what? How? What do they need? Don't they have everybody? She's like, because I looked for the casting. Now we be on our
right.
casting, like what's going on. So I didn't see anything, and I'm like, well, they're looking for men. That's not me.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them a call. We see what it is. And so I had the phone call. It was a Zoom actually, and we had a really dope conversation. Now, I can't give away too much about what I'm doing, but what I will say is that I'm the narrator. So I'm basically tying the story together. I'm woving and weaving the scenes together in a Cadero way. That's how I'm doing that. And it's really dope. It's a really emotional, beautiful story, and it gets difficult, even for me, although I'm not in the scenes. I'm kind of like, I'm still a part of, still very much in the fabric of the story. Absolutely not, girl. We got to take it to the Bronx, because you leave Harlem right quick, and here goes somebody alarm anyway. Okay, it went off.
That was letting you know that the Tales is gonna be ready. Okay, let you know that it's on the way. They out ready. They ready to come on in. Okay,
they ready to come on in. But before we do that, we're gonna head up to the BX right quick. We just gonna take the cast with us. We all getting up on the 6 train. We're gonna go see DJ Face, Federal District right quick. Don't touch that dial. It's the Air It Out Show. You with the Air It Out girls, and we'll be right back with the cast of Tales of a Grown Girl.
Remastered.
Excuse-me.
Soul ambitious music.
Before I let you go, I'ma make this love song, baby. Before I let you go, please don't go all crazy tonight.
I think I understand the reason that you left me. I mean, I see that I be fighting who protect me and always kept me looking good, strong, hefty. Now I ain't got a problem admitting them when I'm wrong, but I hate it when you leave and I'm talking for days long. And you say that my reaction is coming on too strong, but listen, I'm just fighting for love, let's get it on. I hate it when walking away from me. I need a place to be, look what you taking from me. I'm trying to tell you crazy you making me when you not facing me. What did you think this would be? Now you can think it all, we gon' fall and we might not grow. But listen girl, I gotta let you know, I start a brawl, start a war, yeah I mean it from the core. I do it all before I let you go.
Before I let you go, I'ma make this love song, baby. Before I let you go, please don't go all crazy tonight. Before I let you go, I'll admit where I was wrong, baby. Before I let you go, I'ma make it alright for us. Please don't go all crazy tonight. I'ma make it alright for us.
Xenobic.
Soul ambitious music.
I'm in the foreign, need a visa. Got me a baddie, she's a eater. Slide in a party with a leader or a heater. Yeah. I'm in the foreign, need a visa. Got me a baddie, she's a eater. Slide in a party with a leader or a heater.
Come in the spot, you know how I rock. Right off the top, big shit hot, got it on lock. You know my bop, come the wrong way, niggas getting got. Make the wrong play, shit getting stopped. Say the wrong thing, niggas getting hot. Oh, that's your man, said he getting shot. I'm with a trees, she want the breach, but I'm a dog, give me a leash. I wanna munch, she wanna eat, so we come together, make it a feast. Keep me a heater, under the seat of the Beamer. And you know that's a two-seater, and the cup holder a leader. It's a leader, keep me a grippy, everything red if niggas get trippy. Fuck every fad, tell them come get me. If you a real nigga, tap in with me, let's get litty. I let it fly, burn that shit up, spit in your block, burning the blunt. I'm ready to rock, so turn that shit up. Go ahead and rock and turn that shit up.
I'm in the foreign, need a visa. Got me a baddie, she's a eater. Slide in a party with a leader or a heater. Yeah. I'm in the foreign, need a visa. Got me a baddie, she's a eater. Slide in a party with a leader or a heater. Got me a heater. She wanna party, I wanna please her. Put her in a Rari, let her eat up. Tell her get started when we meet up. Soon as she act up, don't need her. I want my homie throw G's up. Froze all that water, that's freezers. Bring me a nigga with heaters. Stop me so loud as a speaker. Roll with some niggas who speed up. Some pouring lean, some rolling weed up. Showing us love like they need us. Nigga, we up, let me speed up. So we don't wanna hurt nobody, but nigga, we hurt somebody. Tryna disrupt this party. You niggas quiet, got nothing to say. We in the game, make a couple of plays. You know that shit slap when it's up in your face. Clear up the room, let us fuck up the space. I'm in the foreign, need a visa. Got me a baddie, she's a eater. Slide in a party with a leader or a heater. Yeah. I'm in the foreign, need a visa. Got me a baddie, she's a eater. Slide in a party with a leader or a heater. Yeah. I'm in the foreign, need a visa. Got me a baddie, she's a eater.
And just like that, we back. Girl, we is back. We got the cast of Tales of the Grown Girls Remastered. We're gonna
Yes.
start. Yeah, we're gonna start with the writer director, Miss T Marie. Miss T Marie, come out of the green room, honey. How are you?
Hello, hello. I am doing well. How are you?
She's so reserved.
I see
Doing
it.
well this evening. Do you have your glass of wine nearby?
Yes, I do.
As you should. As you should. She sips wine on a Saturday afternoon. That's how you know that she is a grown girl.
I love
So,
it.
T Marie, tell us, the Scratch Vision family, how did you and Miss Yolanda Brathwaite connect with one another?
Ooh, so we originally connected because we were both simultaneously working with the same writing coach. And through another student of that writing coach, they were friends. And that student introduced me to Yolanda. And we're all three friends now. But I started off by being Yolanda's virtual assistant. So doing like email marketing things for her. And then she was passionate about getting her story out. And we decided to work together to get that story out.
That's what I like to hear. Now, you've also, Miss Writer Director, you're also the writer, you're the author of Tales of a Grown Girl, the memoir, correct?
No, I worked with her
Not.
when working on that project. So
Okay,
I
so
helped
as
to,
told to.
yes.
So by Yolanda as told to T Marie.
Well, not really, but
No?
I mean, for conversation purposes.
Okay,
Yes, so it was always her story. And I kind of helped her pull some things out of the story and was involved in her independent publishing process. So we carried the story from start, and it's not even finished yet. So I'm not even going to say to finish, but we started off the story together and we are far from finished.
of course, but congratulations because and they have a bestseller like Tales of a Grown Girl. The memoir is a bestseller, honey. It's an Amazon bestseller.
Oh,
And
well,
guess
that's
what?
great.
Guess what they found out at? Guess what they found out at?
Wait,
At the
wait.
SS Music Festival, child. So they was
Yes.
already popping, and then they just popped even more. They was like, boom, look who stepped in the room. A bestseller, bitch. A bestseller, bitch.
That's exactly how it happened.
Just like that.
Yep.
Just like
That is congratulations all around to the cast, to the writer, director, everybody that's involved. I know, listen, this is a great thing because you have to tap into that same vein, those same people that were all anxious to, read the story and things like that. So when they get to see it on stage, that's like their favorite characters coming to life. So
Yes.
this is great that y'all get to actually give them some of that energy, some of that juice and things like that. So I'm looking forward to learning more about the play because people that have read the book, they're going to be expecting to see some certain things, but there are those that may be brand new to the franchise altogether. So what are some things that you as the writer director of this piece wanted to make sure that you pulled from Yolanda's story on stage?
That's a great question. So what I wanted was authenticity, right? Like I wanted the people who accepted the role to be involved in any part of Yolanda's story, no matter how big, if you're the main character, no matter how small, if you have one line. I wanted everybody that agreed to be in partnership with this project for them to pull something from themselves that they could potentially find in the character. So for example, if there was, let's just say, an abusive character in the story, but they personally were not an abusive person, everyone knows someone who has been abused or who may actually be the abuser. So I wanted the characters to be able to pull some part of their real life or someone in their life that they know so that they can authentically show up as the character has been written for the play.
Okay. Now, sis, I would like to slide on down to Yolanda because I would like to ask her a question regarding how did you go about because life be lifing. We all know that.
Yes, it does.
So how did you go about picking certain sequences, events from your life that you wanted to share? Like, what was the motivation behind those particular sequences that you picked?
Well, I wanted the most deepest part of the book. The time with like whatever goes on with Michelle, that's the character, that's me, Michelle Bell and her mom. That was like a turning point. So we want to present that to the audience to let you know that, people have problems with their moms as well. So, but things can heal and you can all get still have a loving relationship. So I picked that. And also I wanted to pick like things that were very traumatic to me. So that way,
Okay.
it was traumatic, but you see me now. You know what I mean? I 5 books published, running a nonprofit. So I got over it. So there is, like I was saying earlier, whatever happens in the past, it doesn't define who you are. You could still become the great person that you was created to be.
Okay, I like that. Mm-hmm. So even though the events and the things that you chose may have been traumatizing or caused some type of pain, there's triumph at the end of what went through. And that will then, help people that are watching and reading the story that may be going through that, have gone through that, to realize that they don't have to stay in that realm.
But yes, okay. You're stuck there. You don't have to just be stuck, because some people do. I know a couple of girls that I'm associated with now, and they're still stuck there. But you don't have to be. Let that part go. Get the help that you need, the healing, whatever it is. Talk to somebody, because you don't just want to be stuck there, because now you're not even enjoying your life fully, because you're still stuck in the bad situation that happened to you years ago. Meanwhile, the other person, whoever hurted you or caused the pain, are living their life. So why should you be stuck there?
They in the Bermuda, girl, with her. Okay, I'm sorry.
So you got to get the healing that you need, and that's what it took for me too. I had to heal before I could even start writing the book, because there are some like really serious painful moments in the book, but there are also some good ones too. Like, the whole 90s wasn't horrible for me, but I shared the good and the bad.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's honest. That's very honest. Now, as someone who's also put out a memoir, I had a very hard time pushing publish. I prayed about it. I cried about it. How did you feel on the day that you pressed publish?
Oh, well, Tanya can tell you, I was back and forth, like, oh, let's take that part out. Oh, no, let's do like, I was like back and forth, because then, you got to think, a lot of it has to do with my mom. I didn't want to hurt her feelings or make her feel bad, because her girlfriends are read it and be like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want that to happen. So I was like, okay, let's take that part out, or let's reword it a different way. Whatever. Me and Tanya was like going back and forth. So, I had to, and then I just had to get over it and just be like, excuse my language, but shit, this is what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is what happened. And this is my point of view. I was there. This is my story. This is my version of events.
Now, at what point did you say, we're going to take it from the book to the stage?
Well, I knew the story had an impact. And I knew that it can, because everybody was just saying like it needs to be more, whatever. I love the book, but it was just too short and stuff like that. So I knew the story, was hitting home and hitting souls. So I was just like, we need to go further with this. And then that's what it is. I even want to go further than the stage play.
Oh, don't give too much away, because when we wrap up, we're gonna get into all of that. When we wrap up, we're gonna get into all of that. Now, throughout the rehearsal process, how is it for you to see Messina playing you?
Oh, Messina is amazing. She's phenomenal. That's why she's this is her 3rd time around. This is the 3rd time us doing the play. And we just we even tried it with somebody else, like maybe a younger person, from the casting director. He was telling us we need to do that and everything. And nobody can do what Messina can do. So, we was like, no, we need Messina back. She knows her line. She knows how the emotion behind it, everything. When the joke part comes, she know how to do that to make you laugh. So yeah, she's phenomenal. She is. She's a lead. She's a lead actress.
She is. She's definitely bringing it. Go ahead, Cotton.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I see that you guys have some wonderful cast members joining us as well. So I would like for them to introduce themselves, you know, and the role that they play, so that we can intertwine these questions as it pertains to this play. So we've had a lot of queens. We've had a lot of queens tell us what's going on. So let's take a dive into see what Malik has to say. What was your role, and what was the character's name?
How y'all doing? My name is Malik Kwame. Right now, currently, I am playing Paul, who is one of the lead actresses. Michelle Bell is one of her love interests, amongst other things. But I'm excited to be here, and you know, yeah, we're gonna get to it.
Donna.
Yes.
Tell us all about it.
Well, I am Donna Worsley Hines, and I'm playing the role of Miss Thomas. I am Tanisha's mother. I am relatable, but I'm no nonsense as a parent.
Okay. We're gonna go on up here to Miss. Is this Theodora?
Yes.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm playing Miss Jackie. I was able to be in the play the first go around. Also, so I know when she's with Yolanda and Tia talking about when it comes to Messina. I'm honored to play the role. It's much different than the last Miss Jackie. I feel like she's more vibrant. I mean, not to take nothing away from the other one, but I just feel like that this role it's just another type of situation going on. So yeah, I can relate to her character by the aunts and the different people that I'm around. And then I'm a mom in there, so you know, I'm a mom in real life. I have children, I have daughters, so I know I channel my inner New York because I'm from Virginia.
Okay.
And that's my attitude when they get in trouble. I'm like, what are you talking about my daughter? What are you talking about? You know, so I do my little character. So yeah, I'm excited and to be a part of the play. Yolanda and T, yeah. The whole it's good. The cast is good. Everybody's nice together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, well, that leaves us with one more king in the room.
Good evening. Thank you for letting me be a part of the show. My name is Rashad Worthy. I play Jamar. And this character was definitely different for me. I relate to him, but I don't relate to him. So this character has a habit. This character has a habit that I don't have in real life, but I am gonna make sure that I give this character everything I can to make him, you know, basically be who he's supposed to be. So I play Jamar. I have a severe habit that you'll find out. I'm also married, which you'll find out who I'm married to. And it's a good piece for people to look at, because I'm pretty sure some people have been through it. So hopefully it's going to probably strike a little feeling in some people that's been through it, which is always what we want to do, is, you know, make people feel something. You know, when people say, oh man, I've been there, or I know someone who has been there. So it's a piece that I get to quickly bring some life to. I am new to the cast. So far, our rehearsals have been pretty cool. The energy's great. So once everybody sees us on stage and comes out, I'm sure they'll be, you know, entertained. We already know the story is deep. So, you know, bring your tissue, whatever you may need to get yourself a drink or whatever you need to do to get ready, because there's a lot of emotion in this whole thing. It's a roller coaster. It's gonna be some sad times. It's gonna be some bad times. But again, I'm happy to be a part of this. You know, growing up in the '80s, You know, you saw this. You saw these things happen. So anyone reminiscent of the 80s or heard about it, you're familiar. You're familiar with a lot of the different stories that's told within this story, things that you see, the things that you hear. It's gonna, resonate in you. You know, it's gonna take you right back to those days where you're gonna be saying, God damn, that's really what happened. I remember this. I remember my homegirl went through this. I remember my homeboy went through that. I remember when such and such. So again, I played Jamal, and I'm happy. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to just meet this whole new cast. I came in through one of the talent coordinators. That's how I found out about the play. And when he told me about it, I was excited. I think I did the audition in my car and sent it in. I was like, yo, I want it. He was like, yo, can you do a little audition real quick? I was like, yo, I'm in the car. Like, I ain't gonna be home for a while. He's like, yo, can you get the audition done? I did it in the car, sent it in immediately.
Nice.
And,
That's what I'm talking
so
about.
I got blessed and got a call back.
Yes. Now let's bring this full circle back to Miss T Marie over here. Now, what I want to ask you is, because you are working closely with the person that this story is about. So when you're writing and directing someone else's story, how do you keep it in the eyesight or the version that the person wanted it to be? Because that can be difficult. Are you both on set at the same time during rehearsals and things like that? Like, how do you two, Yolanda, both of you, how do you work together to make sure that it's the right vision? Because it can be difficult being a director of someone else's vision.
Right. So Yolanda and I had to work very closely. I think it helps that, again, I was a part of the beginning of the process. So we had a lot of conversations together. We had visits where I traveled to her because we're in two different states. So there was a lot of dialogue between us. And I told her that when we decided that we were going to work together on it. I said, we're about to get real familiar with each other, right? Because I'm going to have to get all up in your business. And there were moments where she did have to pause, or I did have to ask, like, is this too much? Like, do I need to, okay, what do we need to adjust? Because I don't want to trigger anything, or I want to allow you the space to have the moment, whatever that moment is at the time, to get through that so that we can push forward. So that's that part of it. But yes, we are both on the set. And I believe that we have the relationship now to where Yolanda's vision and my vision are almost exactly alike. Mm-hmm. So we align, we're in alignment. So that helps a lot. And I think it comes from all the time that we spent together going over the story, going over the details from the beginning of the process until putting it to paper and then getting it published and then going on tour to book signings with it. Like, it's her story, but because you want to make sure that you protect the innocent, you have to alter it a little, right? So there may be some intricate details that may not exactly have been Yolanda's story because we had to change it so that no one would come after her. Because these people are still really in her life, yes. Which I don't know if y'all were going to ask that question. But some of the characters she is still in contact with in real life. Right. So we just had to be careful with the information and how we tweaked it so that she would not be in breach of anything with her and the real life people.
Yeah, that's important. Right. Because Paul could be tall, so you just make Paul a short, fat midget. You just
just like that, stuff like that.
Yeah. I want to get to the title, Tales of a Grown Girl, and then you also have the organization Grown Girls NYC. What does this mean to you?
Okay, yeah. So Grown Girls, I always say it's like we're grown, but we still girls at heart. So that's how I end up coming up with the concept Grown Girls. And being that the story is about me, I am a grown girl. I just said, hey, how about Tales of a Grown Girl? So it's like I'm telling the tales of it. So yeah, and I thought it just aligned really well. It went along with the brand and everything that I had going on. So I was like, yeah, this will work. It's different, it's catchy.
And
it
back
was
in the
literally
day,
the first title, y'all. It was literally the first title. You know how through the writing process you play with titles. There was no playing. It was the first title she said, and it stuck.
Yep.
Nice.
And you would know about that because you have years and years of writing. Speak to that a little bit. How long have you been writing, T?
Ooh, as far as getting work published, I've been writing since 2016, 17. But I really started in elementary school in the 6th grade is the story that I remember the most vivid because I came across it as a high schooler and was like reading it and it was a page turner. And then when I stopped, I was like, wait, but what happened next? And I never wrote what happened next. So that's what like reignited my passion. Like, girl, you could write. But that's what my opinion was, right? I had to have other people read it, like, read this. Let me know what you think, because I think it's good. So, you think you're good, and then somebody else might not, but I really felt like it was good. So it was nice to get the reassurance. And just from there, I always journal. But as far as like someone else reading something that I wrote and getting published was about 2016.
Okay. And you've been going ever since. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That is wonderful.
I do have a question for the cast. Anybody can jump in to answer this. Now, we're currently in 2024. Do any of you find it hard to relate to the time sequence of where the play took place? Like, how did you do your research? Did you go back, look at old videos, or do you just remember from that time frame? Because it can be hard trying to put your mind back in the 80s, or I'm sure you said the 80s and the 90s, and some of you have some really fresh faces. So I'm just wondering, like, how did you get that that motivation, that energy to make sure that it was authentic when you're on stage?
Well, I can say that I'm from that era, so it does ring a lot of bells. I've seen a lot of the stuff that's going on in the play. It has happened to real life people that are around me. And just that era, that whole hip hop type that's my era. I'm kind of probably also stuck there a little bit. It's an original era, but as time has progressed, I feel like even the younger people, they'll be able to relate because you know how they say things come back around in full circle. So what we were doing in the 80s and the 90s, now they're doing it again. They did it in the 2000s a little bit, switched it up. Then that was like a millennial thing. And then it went back to the 80s and 90s. And I think we're back at that time period. And so if you don't know and you're younger and you come, maybe you have the fashion down, but you don't know exactly what's happened with the times. I think you'll be able to see it. They'll be able to see it, grab it, and pick it up and adjust because those things are still existing. They're just not being talked about. You know what I mean? The things that are happening in this play are still existing. It's just not being talked about. But putting my mind there, it was kind of, for me, it was easy because I've been out.
How about the rest of you? Like, as far as like clothing, music, like to get you there.
I'll go.
You can go. Go ahead, Donna.
Oh, thank you. Well, for me, it's just like reliving the highlights of my life. Those were the popping times. Everything was popping back then. And I remember those times. I still have some outfits from back then. I used to be that small, but yeah. So it's just reliving that era and that time in our life. Well, in my life, it seems like yesterday at some point. When we're in rehearsal and we take it back like that, it just reminds me it wasn't that long ago. But then when you think about it, it really has been a great big time span. But we can go back there so easily because it has great memories for me.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier, that transition.
Yeah. And I just want to say really quickly, that's what I wanted to do because I do feel the 90s was a great era. And I do know that a lot of people feel the same way. So that's why I wanted to make it like a 90s kind of play. We're going to take you back, even, with the music, everything that happens in the story, we have the music to go with it. So that's super dope right there. You'd be like, I remember that, or whatever like that. Yeah. So, and then like we have BMF now, you know, or Raising Canaan. All that is like back in the day. So, you know, like she said, it's back in the day, but it's here now still. You know what I mean?
And what were you
Watching
gonna
it
say,
on TV.
Malik? Nice.
Oh no, I was just saying, even for me, it's a lot different because you know I'm a lot younger, so you know I'm a '90s baby, but originally just being from the Bronx, growing up and being raised in the Bronx, and just the heart of where hip hop started, um, I was exposed to a lot of good and bad at a young age. So just for me, I remember it, but I didn't get to live out those years through the '90s as everybody else that are incorporated into the play. But I vividly remember a lot of things about the '90s, just the style, the fashion, the lingo, the talk, just how people just reacted or just moved a certain way. And just as far as the hip hop, that's how I kind of fell in love with hip hop and music in general. Just being an artist and a music artist myself. My dad, he was, him and my uncle, they used to rap. My uncle was actually Smooth B from Nice and Smooth, and just being exposed to hip hop early on, at a young age. I just remember being around, magazine executives, just hanging around with people from the Vibe magazine and just being like, it's all documented. I got real photos, just me being with people from Vibe magazine, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just being little, you know what I'm saying? 6, 7, 8 years old probably. But just being in the mix of certain things. And for me, it wasn't hard because I vividly remember just a lot of things about just being a young kid growing through the '90s. And I feel like just being from the boroughs, being from the city, being from the Bronx, it exposed me to the '90s in a totally different way than maybe somebody who wasn't exposed to a lot of those things just closely or that closely, So for me, it was easy to pull from, and I'm excited to actually bring it to life in a wholly different way because I wasn't old enough to really enjoy it as a teenager and stuff like that,
So you get to live it now vicariously through this play.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
And I do want to say, Yolanda, the name of your production is quite stunning because remember, like whenever somebody would call you grown, in that time it was a negative connotation. The aunties and the people or whoever, they'd be like, "You so grown." You know what I mean? Like you just a kid. You just trying to walk around and be you, and they just be like, "You so grown." Like what? So that's good that you were able to snatch that word, both of you, snatch that word and make it, listen, we are a grown girl, tales of a grown girl, which is good because it had such a negative connotation back in the day that the aunties and older people would say about just girls in general.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm excited, y'all.
What do you want? This can, whoever, we can have one actor and either T. Marie or Yolanda answer this question. What is it that you want people to walk away from that night on September 14th in Brooklyn at the Roulette? What do you want people to walk away from this stage play with?
I would say that if they're stuck, they can see that they can be able to free themselves. To be going through so many different obstacles, going through so many obstacles, I still freed myself and became bigger than what I thought. Because at the time I thought I wasn't going to make it. But, with the grace of God and then just going through life and getting the proper help that I needed, which was like talking in therapy and stuff like that, there was hope. I made it through. So and I'm not the only one that's sitting here having these issues and feeling less than. Mm-hmm. There's still time for you to get what you need to be the best at your best version of yourself.
I like it.
If I can just piggyback off of what she said, I want to commend Yolanda for opening up this platform for people. Mm-hmm. Because it's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not.
Right.
And she didn't let a stumble in the road be the end of her journey. At some point in her life, she realized that if she wanted to fly, she had to get rid of everything that made her down.
Yes.
And she did that. So I'm hoping that people can also see that light in her, and it gives them the vision to know that you too can do this. You too can overcome this.
Right.
You might not, it's not something that you actually get over, but it's something you get through.
Right.
And I hope that people perceive that when they see this play.
Yes. Exactly.
And we're gonna keep pushing because our people and our cousins and them, it's early right now. The play is coming out in September, right?
Yes. Saturday, September 14th at the Roulette Theater in downtown Brooklyn. And it's just like a block away from the Barclay.
Okay. We definitely gonna have to keep pushing to remind, like I said, our relatives, cousins, far and wide, friends and family, because they are the by that month, that week, that night, text you before you go on stage, the directions when you are at the curtain. And they want to know how much are the tickets, what time to start, and you are trying to be the character, and they want to know where it is and how close are they going to be to the stage, and you try to remember your damn lines.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to keep on pushing and reminding them, planting little seeds, as it becomes closer to September, because like I said, our Latinos, our Blacks, and the others, they the others might buy now. But our cousins in them, they usually buy, the month of, or the month, like closer to it. So it's important to keep it fresh, keep reminding people. So we definitely gonna have to get something going on, because I want this story to be, I want you guys to have the same success that you had as a book, so that people can then see your vision on stage, stage is very different from film. There is no take 2, take 3, take 4, take 5.
Right.
When you acting, what comes out, and you got to roll with it.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. And that is a great segue. So while we're going, we are prepping for September 14th at the Roulette in Brooklyn. People stand up on your couch and all that. But what I want to know is, what is next for you, Yolanda? What you got next cooking for you, Yolanda? What's next inside the pots? Because I know what's inside of my pots, because I'm cooking right now. Yo cocinando, pero mami, what you have cooking for the Tales of the Grown Girl, mami? What's gonna happen with that?
Well, this is the last stop for New York. This is the last stop. We in Brooklyn, and I just want to take do the tour of the play and take it south, and just plant seeds all around there. And at the same time, be sketching out for film.
Oh, shooky now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Are there everybody that's here, cast, crew, executive director, and all of that, everybody give one word about why they should come see the play. Go.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep saying that, phenomenal.
It's
I'll say nostalgia.
You're gonna know why.
Exciting.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Theodora?
Freedom.
Freedom. Yeah.
T. Marie.
My word is resilience. It's the first one that popped up, so I'm gonna go with it.
I like that because it's close to relentless.
Yes.
Okay, so let everybody know where they can follow you. I'm so excited.
Okay,
can Donna say her word? Can Donna say her word? I think I heard Donna.
I said inspiring. I said my word. That green around. I saw a green box. I was in the green box. I said inspiring.
Yes. So you can follow me, Yolanda Brathwaite, on Facebook at Yolanda Brathwaite, Instagram at Grown Girls NYC _Inc. We also have a Tales of a Grown Girl Instagram as well. You can buy tickets at www.growngirlsnyc.com. Okay. So yes.
I like that. And you actors that people are coming to see, is there, or do you, where can they find you? Where can they find you, Malik? Where? How?
Okay, so I mean, just in general, you can find me almost everywhere. You know, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. I have 2 pages now, just one as a music artist and one as an actor. My acting page is still freshly new, but if you want to follow my Instagram or just even follow some of my music or just listen to my music, which is on all DSPs, by that, it's by Malik McFly. That's my artist name. That's my stage name as far as music. And my Instagram is official Malik McFly. Official Malik McFly. No spaces, no underscores. And if you like to follow me on this acting journey, you can follow I am Malik Kwame on Instagram. Like I said, once again, no spaces, no underscores, straight through. So y'all tap in with me. I join my journey as we just keep propelling on to greatness. And I hope to see y'all there September 14th at the Roulette, Brooklyn, New York. We popping out from New York in the 90s, baby. We're gonna bring you over. You know how we doing it.
All right, Donna, how can they find you?
I'm easy to find as well. I'm on Facebook as Donna Wardsley Hines, and that's Hines like the cake mix, not the ketchup. And on IG, I'm Donna Faye 1212. And of course, on IMDb, I am Donna Wardsley Hines. Easy to find.
All right.
Theodore, any parting words?
You guys can find me on Instagram. I have everything in my bio, so it's all different links for the podcast, for the artistry, for writing. All is in the bio at Marvelous TSJC, and yeah, follow me.
Okay. And did we get Rashad? Hello? No? How we gonna find you?
Simply just RashadWorthy.com. And
all right.
that'll link you everywhere I'm at.
T-Marie.
I like that, Rashad. Okay, so on Instagram, it is T Marie Designs. It's TEE, not just the letter T, and there is no Z, so spell it correctly. I'm an author. T Marie Designs is my IG, and then on Facebook, I am just T Marie.
Cool. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. On September 14th, Tales of a Grown Girl Remastered will be in the building at the Roulette. This is a beautiful place. I've actually been here for another performance by other wonderful people. But on that night, baby, I'ma have a mic and I'm ready. So by all means, get your tickets right now, growngirlsnyc.com. You will not be sorry. It's somewhere that you really want to be. And guess what? Cast and crew of Tales of a Grown Girl. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
Guess what, y'all?
What?
What's up with it?
What?
Y'all have just been
You got air it out. For the Air It Out show, you have been aired out. Bam.
I'm gonna hit my dance.
All right. I love it. I just been aired out. I love it.
Just been aired out in Scratch Vision family. That is it for this Saturday. We will see y'all next week. All right. I'm your girl, Stacks Cadero. It's Cadero, and girl, you is who?
Cotton candy. Check if you're nasty.
And you hope that they is. All right. We will see y'all next week. Bye.
Thank you. Woo.